Well, continuing our coverage this morning, we are looking into the impact the state flag change will have on businesses, especially for our young entrepreneurs. Joining us with more is Carmelita Scott with Coast Young Professionals. Carmelita, thank you so much for waking up with us this morning.
Thank you for having me, Megan.
It is a pleasure. Now, I know that Coast Young Professionals, how many members do you have? I know that is it a lot of very strong young professionals along the Gulf Coast.
Yes, while I'm not sure of the exact number, it's definitely a good bit of us, for sure.
What has been the reaction now that we have seen our state flag? It's official, it is coming down, we have change in our midst. How does this make you feel, and a lot of your colleagues that you're speaking with in the young professional world?
You know what? For me, it's definitely been a conversation the majority of my life. I guess whenever I recognized the flag, I knew that it was an issue there. I just enjoyed the unity that I saw amongst my colleagues. It wasn't a race thing. It wasn't a gender thing. It was an everybody thing that we felt like this flag needed to change.
And moving forward, a lot of members in Coast Young Professionals, they didn't necessarily have an opportunity to vote when this came up for a vote in 2001. Do you feel that they definitely were seeking out this change? They're happy to see it happen?
Yeah, I think anybody that believes in the human race, that believes in equality and equity amongst all races, I think everybody was excited to see it finally come to fruition.
And do you think this was a good move for Mississippi as a whole, as far as we've heard that the economic side of things, businesses not wanting to come to our state in the past because of that Confederate battle emblem and the symbolism that it portrayed? What are your thoughts as a business professional like yourself with how this could change everything for the state?
Right. For me, I travel all around the country going to different conferences, and whenever you tell them where you're from, it's like, oh, you guys still have that Confederate emblem, don't you? And you'd be surprised how many people know and kind of attach us to that negative history. So we're just excited about looking forward, and also being an agent of change to address things like systemic racism, structural racism, and just, fair pay for gender equity, etc. So we're just excited about moving forward and just going on to the next step. The flag is just one step in a many-pronged plan.
And as far as the importance of having our young business entrepreneurs, these young voices take an active role in changes like this, why do you think it's so important that an organization like Coast Young Professionals stays involved in what's happening?
I think it's very important. I think with every movement, I think young people have been at the forefront. We actually had the Way commemoration earlier this month, or actually last month rather, and it was important for young people to be there because they were the ones that were on the front line. So for me, it's always been about young people bringing those bright new ideas to affect change.
Absolutely. Well, Carmelita Scott with Coast Young Professionals, we appreciate you sharing your voice with us and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you. Straight ahead on Good Morning Mississippi.